Today I followed the wood trail out of the campground. The regular camp host told me last night how to find it and get down here. Much easier path. It's a long and winding half mile from the campground, but it's all, what do you call it, blacktop. So it's easy walking. And this is a view from this direction. I was kind of like way over there a couple days ago because I just went across the road. So it looks like it's a little sandier here. I know I walked all the way around the corner there. There's a parking lot where you can launch a boat. That's where that boat just came from. But they do have sand down there. There's a few rocks. But this channel is what they call it to let you into Lake Mary, Upper Lake Mary, is goes between Lower Lake Mary and Upper Lake Mary. And they have a picnic area around the bend there that you can launch a rowboat, or you can't have speedboats on here because I did see that. It's a no wake lake. Say that fast 10 times. But this is the view. And of course you have all these beautiful ponderosa pines. Kind of tall. All the way around. So, since it's the weekend, and that beach area was really packed, my main goal today was to find the trail, to walk it, to see what it looked like, and then possibly come down tomorrow. Although tomorrow they are having I think she called it a triathlon. And she said the whole road all the way into Flagstaff and beyond was going to be blocked off. There are cars everywhere, a lot of police cars everywhere, as the bikers and whatnot come through to try to keep them safe. So she suggested if I needed to go to the store, I do it today or wait until Monday, because I wouldn't be able to get out tomorrow. Which is fine. I went Thursday when I had to mail the package of the stuff that I sold on To Do. And if you haven't checked out To Do yet, I will post the link to my shop in the comments. I was like, what do you call those things? Yeah, I will post, trying to figure out where the other trail is. I came back where there's a picnic table. But the other trail is, this is how windy it is. I think the other trail is up here. That actually takes you back to the campground. Cuts off a few dozen feet. But we have all kinds of interesting things out here. Clouds are starting to move in. It was only supposed to get up to 86 today. And then the cloud cover was going to come in and start dropping the temperatures. Look at how big that trunk is. beautiful. Yeah. Way up in the sky. So, my time here at Lakeview Campground has been interesting. I was a little concerned last night because Bearheart was in the tent with me and the coyotes decided to show up and they got just a little too close for comfort. It was making him nervous and it was definitely making me nervous because I had heard them a couple nights before, but they were quite a distance away. But there's more people because it's the weekend, and of course a lot of people bring their dogs with them, and a lot of them are small dogs, so it brings in the animals. I guess deer have been in the site, at least according to the hosts last night. I haven't seen them yet. I guess you got to get up at the crack of dawn because she said there was a whole bunch of them right around their campsite yesterday morning. I'm like, really? I haven't seen any. Like, wah. I've seen a very obnoxious raven who destroyed my cooler. I mean, he just tore it to shreds. I guess he wanted the ice and the water really bad. And I have one obnoxious squirrel that comes. And then I've had my little Hummer friend. He showed up the afternoon I got here. And then he buzzed around several times the next day, right past my face, right past my head. You know, very loud when they do that. And then the following day, I mean, he literally got up in my face and just stood there and, with those wings. There's another path. It goes down to a blank piece of tar down there. I don't know what. I guess if you want to have a picnic without the table, you can lay a blanket on it or something. But and then the next morning, as I was getting ready to head to the post office and the grocery store Thursday, I heard him buzz by the tent, and I haven't seen him since. He buzzed a little bit, came in when I was reading something a friend sent me last night about dragonflies and paying attention and taking action with the person it was a post this person had put out about healing and going back to her healing work. And the dragonflies, she's kind of like me. Show me a sign. Okay, I got one sign, but is that really a sign? Give me another sign. And after she got about 5 signs, she finally got it. And the Hummer showed up while I was reading that, and I haven't seen him since. So it's kind of funny how they will show up, and even if you say, well, gee, you know, if it's really what I'm supposed to be doing, like she did, send me a dragonfly. So they did, and she didn't believe it. And that's unfortunately how we are most of the time. We ask for signs to go in a different, or what direction we should be going in. And then we get the sign, and we're like, oh no, That's not what that meant. That was just coincidence. Well, not really. You asked for a sign. Spirit gave you a sign. Just like those pennies from heaven we used to do all the time as a kid. And every time I really need something, I'll say, Spirit, if you're listening, drop me a penny. And I'll come back out to the car and there'll be a penny by my door. I'm like, okay, got it. This is the next step. So as I'm relaxing and rewinding things, I'm going to be coming up soon and asking for a sign on which direction is my next direction. And I can guarantee you, I'm not asking for my main power animal to show up. I would think that would scare not only me, but everybody else, because she's a big Kodiak bear. Yeah, probably shouldn't even ask the mountain lion to show up. Probably not the wolf either. Or the jaguar. Have to do something. Oh, but I could ask the hawk or the eagle to show up, because they're known to have eagles around here. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll ask for the eagle to show up once I get my head a little clearer and ask the correct question. And a lot of times if I don't know what question to ask, I'll say, Spirit, can you give me the question? And then I'll ask it and I get an answer. It's amazing. But you have to know the right question, because otherwise sometimes you don't get an answer, or you get one that doesn't make any sense. So now this is cool. We're at the part of the trail. You know, you can still see the lake down there, but the road is right up there. See, now when I came the other day, I had to run across the road and hope I didn't get hit. What's cool about this trail, as you'll see in just a few minutes here, how did the chicken get to the other side? I cheated. It went underneath the road. There's a tunnel. And you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I love that metaphor there. And as you get closer, it gets brighter and brighter. And you can't see what's on the other side. I can, but you guys can't. I think, oh, now you can. See, it's like somebody lifted the veil. And you can see clearly now. And so can I. And now we're back in the campground. And that's the tunnel the other direction. So I hope you guys all have a great, wonderful day. This is a trek uphill, so I need to put the phone down so I can grab some water and make the hike back up into the campground. You can see, oh, well, maybe not. I can see them. You can see, yep, they're there. Some of the tents up there. So, we are going to head back, make sure Bearheart's okay. He was sleeping in the tent when I left. And remember, always walk in beauty, my friends. Walk in beauty.